Boys and girls, it's Miss Daly coming on for our math lesson. So for the last couple days, we've been working on addition strategies, so adding up to 10, adding up to 20. Today, we're going to move on to subtraction. We're going to work on subtracting within 10 and the strategies for that. I am going to first show you my anchor chart that I made so that we can work on strategies and talk about some vocabulary words. And then we will go into doing 8 problems together on our unique system. So let me move this so you can see a little bit better. So these are my strategies for subtracting to 10. And I have some vocabulary that I want to talk about. So subtraction is a big word, and there's some vocabulary words we use that mean the same thing but make more sense in our brain sometimes. So subtraction is the same thing as take away. So if I see this little subtraction sign, my little minus over here, then I know that I need to take something away. Another way I could say it is I need to cross off pictures because I'm taking them away. So I'm going to put an X on them. So I'm going to move this so you can see a little bit better. Here is my problem. And remember, problems that go up and down, we've been talking about this, are called vertical. So this is just my vocabulary word for vertical. So this problem reads 6 minus 4, and then remember our long across is an equals. So when I'm doing subtraction, it looks a little bit different than addition. I'm still going to draw my dots for my big number. So in this problem, 6 is my bigger number, so I'm going to draw 6 dots across. And then because we're subtracting, we're taking away, I'm going to take away or cross off my smaller number, which is 4. So I did this already, but I'm going to pretend with my finger that I'm crossing them out so you can see what it looks like as practice, okay? So I drew my 6 dots, and now I'm going to cross out 4. So I'm going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that I've crossed out 4, to find my answer, I'm going to count which ones don't have an X on them, okay? So I have 1, 2 that's left over, all right? Left over. So this is the same problem, it's just a different way. Remember when we go side to side, that is called horizontal. So it looks exactly the same. I have my 6 dots for my big number 6. And then for my smaller number 4, I used my pink marker to cross out and count to 4. And then to find what's left, I just counted the ones that didn't have an X on them, okay? So that's our strategy for subtraction within 10. So what we're going to do is Miss Celia is going to share her screen to go to our unique lesson. And on unique, you can see here there's an X because I can move this X if I touch the plates and count them. And never mind, I thought it was going to work, but it's not. So that's okay because Miss Daly always has a backup plan. I have my blocks with me. And what I'm going to do is, it says Emily has 6 plates, all right? So I need to count to my big number of 6. So I want to hear you guys helping me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So I have 6 blocks all together for Emily. She has 6 plates, so I have 6 blocks. And then what it says is she washes 4 plates. And my question down here at the bottom says, how many are left to wash? So I remember that when I see this minus sign, that means to take away. So first I want to put my numbers into my math sentence. So how many blocks did we count out? How many did she start with? Let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6. So I need to, with your finger, find the number 6 and help me type it in. Beautiful. And then it says she washes 4 away. Well, I need to find the number 4 because that's how many she's washing away. So with your finger, find the number 4 and type it in. Beautiful. Now Normally you can take this X and move it and cross your plates out, but for some reason that's not working today, and that's okay. What we're gonna do is instead of crossing off, we're gonna use our other vocabulary word we talked about, taking away. And we're gonna take away 4 blocks to represent the 4 plates that she washed. So I'm gonna count to 4, and while I'm counting, I'm gonna take 1 block for each number. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I took my 4 away, and now how many do I have left? So you can use your fingers to count how many do we have left. 1, 2. Beautiful job. Can you find the number 2 on your keyboard and help me type it in? Awesome job. So that is how we're going to do our strategy for subtraction, okay? So let's try another problem. And this time it says Chris has 8 plates to wash. So before I count, I'm going to type my number in because sometimes Miss Daly gets a little wonky on what order to do that, and that's okay. So it says he has 8 plates. So with your finger, I want you to find the number 8 and help me type it in. Beautiful job. So now we are going to count to 8 together because we need to count our bigger number out in objects. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, here are my 8 blocks for my 8 plates in my story. Now it says he washes 3 plates. So let's finish our number sentence and put in a 3. So how do I type the number 3? With your finger, find it on your keyboard. Beautiful job. So now I can read what I have in my sentence so far. So if you look at my white arrow, I'm in my number sentence, and it says 8 minus, or take away, 3 equals. Remember, my long line across is equals. And when I see minus, I know that means I need to be taking things away. So how many do I need to take away? Good, I always take away my smaller number, so 3. So I'm going to take them away and count them 1 at a time so I don't get too many. 1. Oops. 2. 3. Okay, I took 3 away. So now I can count. How many do you have left? How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great counting, guys. So in our last box, our answer, we're going to type the number 5. Can you find that on your keyboard? Beautiful job. You guys are getting it. All right, let's try another one. We're starting with all vertical just so that we can make sure we understand the steps. Okay, so here's our new problem. It says Emily has 7 shirts to fold. So I'm going to type in my number 7 first, and then we'll count to 7. So with your finger, can you find the number 7 on your keyboard? Beautiful job. And now I'm going to use my blocks to count to 7. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I have my 7 blocks all together in one stack. Okay, so now it says she folds 6 shirts. So I know I hear my number. What's my number for this one? 6. Very good. So I'm going to touch the box and I'm going to find the number 6 with my finger and type it in. Beautiful. So I have 7 minus 6, and then I have an equal sign. Excuse me. For my big bar across is equals. So when I hear minus, I know that means I need to take away, okay? So how many do I need to take away? What's my smaller number? Beautiful job. My second smaller number is 6. So I'm going to take them away from my big, large number. And remember, I'm going to count them slowly so I don't get too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I took 6 away. Now what do I have left? Beautiful. I hear lots of kids shouting the number 1. That's great. So with your keyboard, I want you to find the number 1 and type it in. Beautiful job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You're doing a great job. We are going to try another vertical problem. So this problem says Chris has 9 windows to wash. So first we're going to type in our number. Can you find the number 9 with your finger and type it on your keyboard? Beautiful. So let's count to 9 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so here is my tower of 9 blocks. And the rest of the problem says he washes 5 windows. Okay, so I hear a number in that sentence. What number are you guys hearing? Great, I hear the number 5. So with your finger, I want you to find the number 5 on your keyboard and type it in. Beautiful. So the last part says how many are left. When I hear left in a problem, I know that means that something has been taken away. So my math sentence says 9 minus 5 equals. Okay, here's my big number of 9. And I know minus means the same thing as take away. So how many blocks do I need to take away? Good, my smaller number of 5. So let's take 5 blocks away together. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let me move this so you can see. Can you count how many blocks do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful counting, guys. So with your keyboard, I want you to use your finger to find the number 4 and type it in. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to switch over to horizontal problem. So here's my example of a horizontal problem. Now what I want you to do at home, now that Miss Daly has kind of showed you the strategy, I want you to get something that you can use at home in order to practice. So you can get some crayons, you can get some marshmallows, some Cheerios, some, I don't know, some toy cars, anything you can use to count, to practice counting to our big number and then taking away, okay? If you don't have anything, that's okay. You can practice on the computer. The only problem is you won't be able to put an X to cross them off. So you could get a piece of paper and maybe draw some dots and practice counting them, crossing them off like I did on the math problem example on our anchor chart, okay? But I want you to start trying to practice this strategy on your own because tomorrow we're going to be doing it up to 20, all right? So let's keep working. Remember, this is horizontal because our problem goes from side to side. And this says Emily has 8 forks to wash. So 8 is our big number. So first thing we're going to do is on our keyboard, find the number 8 and type it in. Beautiful. And now I need to count to that number. So I need to count to 8. So with your objects at home, count to the number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So Miss Daly has 8 blocks. I hope you have 8 of something you're counting at home, okay? So let's read the next part of our math problem. So she has 8 forks to wash. She washes 1 fork. So what number do you hear in that sentence? Good, you hear the number 1. So on your keyboard, I want you to find the number 1 and type that in. Beautiful job. So now it says how many are left. Now remember, when I hear the word left, I know that's the same as minus, which means I need to be taking something away, okay? So I have 8 in my tower. Whoops. I have 8 blocks, and I need to take away 1. So I'm going to take one of them off and put it back in the bucket. So now I need to count how many are left in my tower? Because remember, left is what's left over after you have taken some away. So let's count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful counting, guys. Can you use your finger to find the number 7 on your keyboard and type it in? Great job. All right, let's do another practice horizontal. We're going to do 3 more problems, and then we're going to take a break for today and work on some more tomorrow, okay? You guys are doing a great job of staying focused. Okay, here is our next problem. Chris has 7 plates to wash. So I'm going to find the number 7 on my keyboard and touch it with my finger. Beautiful job. Okay, now I need to count to 7 because that's how many plates I'm starting with. So are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, here are my 7 blocks for Chris's plate. I hope you counted something at home. And next it says he washes 4 plates. So what number did you hear in that sentence? Good, you heard the number 4. So I want you with your finger on your keyboard to find the number 4 so you can help me type it in. Beautiful. And now it says how many are left to wash. So what's my keyword in that sentence? What tells me what I need to do? Good, I heard lots of friends saying left. Remember, left means the same thing as take away, okay? So I have 7, and I need to take away 4. So let's count to 4 together. While we're counting, remember, we're taking 1. And at home, you can do this in your own pile of whatever you're counting. You take 1 away while we're counting. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. What am I left with? How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful counting, guys. So in our last box, find the number 3 on the keyboard and type it in. Great job. You guys are getting it for sure. Okay, we're going to do 2 more practice. Emily has 10 plates to wash. Ooh, that's a big number to count to. Okay, first remember, we're going to type it in. So on your keyboard this time, you're going to have to find 2 numbers because 10 is 2 numbers smushed together to make another number, okay? So 10, I know it has a 1 and a 0. Can you guys find that on your keyboard to help me type it in? Beautiful job. Okay, now we need to count to 10. Are we ready? You do this at home with your objects. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's see if this will stick better. I have 10 blocks for my 10 plates that Emily washed, okay? So now the next sentence in my math problem says she washes 2 plates. What number did you hear in that sentence? Good, I heard the number 2 also. So with my finger, I'm gonna find the number 2 and type it in, and you do that at home also. Beautiful. So then my sentence says, how many are left to wash? Remember, what's my key word in this? Good, left. Left means the same thing as taking away. Beautiful job. So I have 10, and then it says take away how many? 2. Beautiful. So I'm going to count 1 at a time and take away 2. Are we ready? 1, 2. Okay, I took 2 away. So how many are left? How many do we have left over? Well, let's count together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful counting, guys. 8. With your finger, can you find the number 8 on the keyboard and type it in? Great job. Okay. I think we have one more. See, I lost track. Yep, we have one more to do together, and then that'll be it for today, okay? So I'm going to read the whole math problem as one big paragraph, and then we'll break it down together just so you can get used to hearing the whole story. Chris has 9 shirts to fold. He folds 3 shirts. How many are left to fold? Okay, so what's my big number that I start with? Good, I hear lots of friends saying 9, and it says here in my first part, Chris has 9 shirts to fold, so I know that's my bigger number. With your finger, find the number 9 on the keyboard and type it in. Beautiful. And now we're going to count out 9 with our objects. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Great counting. I'm sure you guys can hear the train in the background. I live by a train station too, so you can hear the train going by in my backyard. All right, so we counted to 9. Here's my 9 blocks. And then the next part of my problem says he folds 3 shirts. What number did you hear there? Good, I heard the number 3 too, so I'm going to use my finger, and you do this at home, to find the number 3 on my keyboard and type it in. Beautiful. So now my last sentence says, how many are left to fold? What's my keyword? Very good. I heard the word left, and left means the same thing as take away or minus or subtraction. They all tell me I need to take some away. So here are my 9. How many do I take away? 3. Beautiful. Whoops. So I'm going to take 1 off at a time and count as I go. 1, 2, and 3. Great counting. So here's what I have left. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great counting, guys. All right, so go ahead and find the number 6 on your keyboard and type it in with me. Beautiful job. All right, I want you guys to take a minute and kiss your brain, because, man, that brain was working hard for those problems. So you can practice these at home. Just like I told you yesterday, you can practice counting anything you have at home, and you can practice taking things away too and making your own problems. So if you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me, and I will see you tomorrow for our subtracting up to 20. Don't forget your keywords. So we are using words like take away and cross off and left. Okay, how many are left when you take them away? I look forward to working with you guys tomorrow on some more math. Bye.